Hello and welcome. Today I'll be talking about Baccano Volume 9, 1934 Alice in Jail Streets, which is the second novel of the 1934 arc. Now, where we left off in the first volume of the 1934 arc is where Vero um, took Huey's eye, but yeah. Now we're in Chicago, and in the previous volume, we heard that some sort of incident happened there, and that Placido Russo, who's the uncle of Lad Russo, has gone missing. So now, during this volume, we meet Graham Spector, who's a mechanic and is a friend of Lad Russo. And yeah, we do see that in the anime, even though um, in the novel, their conversation was a lot more civil than in the OVAs. But yeah, now Graham has been hired to hunt down the members of Lamia, and yeah, he does um, rob a train, and that's where we meet the vice president of the Daily Days, Saint Germain Gustave, and his assistant Carol, and you also know them from the anime because they were like the narrators of that. And yeah, I did like their conversation, and and after they're done, later on we do see that Carol and Gustav have been kidnapped by a member of the Russo family. And then, yeah, we do see Graham fighting the Lamia, and yeah, he defeats the three members, which are Chi, Sickle, and I believe it was Frank. I don't remember. It might have been the poet, but I think it was Frank. And yeah, Frank does end up getting captured, and Rail, who's a part of the Lamia, just blows a lot of stuff up, and yeah, goes to the Russo Manor to rescue Frank. And then during this, like in this novel, we also get introduced to Riccardo Russo, who is the grandson of Placido Russo, and they have they found Christopher, who ends up being the bodyguard to Ricardo. And yeah, we also see that Christopher and Rail have a friendship, and yeah, we also get introduced to Renee Barmides Brinvilliers. I don't know how to pronounce the full name, but I'll just call her Renee. And yeah, like she's kind of a klutz, but then like we see a much more terrifying side to her, and she's also a part of Nebula, and yeah, she wanted to capture the members of the Lamia to do experiments. And then yeah, we go to the events of the Russo Manor and what happened in Chicago, which um, yeah, we find out that Placido has been working with Nebula in for so he could get the incomplete elixir because he wanted to be immortal. And yeah, he also kidnapped Lila Klein because he believed that Vlad was gonna like disrupt his plans. But And yeah, he later gets eaten by Renee, and everyone, like a lot of people, would not find out like why or how Placido disappeared. And I forgot to mention that one of the reasons why Rail dislikes Huey so much, and is mainly because like Huey sees people, or like people and his own experiments, or his own creations, as like tools, and they are replaceable. And that scene when Huey was talking with Lisa, and Lisa is youngest um, the youngest sister of Chane Laforet, and is the water consciousness named Hilton, who has multiple vessels just like Sham. And yeah, Chikuzi's gang goes to Chicago, and like and they also bring Miria, because like at the end of volume 8, Isaac and Miria called each other, and Isaac didn't have enough money to go to New York, so they planned on meeting there in Chicago. And yeah, Jacuzzi does stumble upon Renee, and then he goes back to his gang. And yeah, that's basically what I could remember from volume 9. Now, the characters I liked from this volume are Christopher, Graham, Rail, Ricardo, Renee, and then yeah, that's basically it. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.